Hi, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
The ex-husband's going to be here tonight, and he'll be here for the rest of the week. Tomorrow is my daughter's fifth grade promotion.
She's matriculating.
We never had that. Layla, please come let your cat in the house, or she's just going to meow through my entire stream. Um, so how did it go with you? Like, I did my first graduation, besides kindergarten, I'm sure, was eighth grade, and then senior year of high school.
Yeah, but did you go through a K through 8 or did you go through a 1 through 8
A
or
K
a
through
kindergarten?
8. I went
I
to
think
Shasta School in Manteca. Anybody who's local and watching.
I think K through 8s don't have promotions. I don't know unless she is a K
Yes,
through 8.
because she is in a school where it goes until fifth grade, and then the next school is
Okay.
middle school. So this is like a promotion. So their dad said he was going to be here for Layla's graduation, and I'm like, "What do you mean graduation?"
So she gets to be King Turd of Pooh Mountain as going into 5th grade. Like this is like
Well, and then they're going to go and tour this middle school that she's not going to go to next year.
oh. Well, it'll be
Good
a good
morning, Chris. Tell Marsha
opportunity
I
to
said hi.
see what her other friends are doing at school. So when they talk to her and say, "This is where I was at the quad," she has a frame of reference.
Well, both kids said they want to go back to school here next year, but we'll get to that when it gets here.
Yeah.
So I said, do you
Baby
still
steps,
want to
one
go
day at a
and do
time.
this? Okay, so then we get a map of the kids' graduation, and it just has the kids' names on it, right? And then on the map, there's this one kid in the class where it's a box and it's her dad, and then on the other corner of the square way over is the mom. And I'm like, they have to sit that far apart. Like, we're lucky that we all get to sit in one little caboodle or
Yeah.
whatever. And that's the other thing. We were going to talk about this on the air. We have assigned seating. When there's 6 of you, that's awesome. And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
hoping after the pandemic lifts that we continue with assigned seating everywhere we go.
Assigned seating is the way to go.
Concerts, weddings, even though I'm not going to go, promotion, like all of these things, assigned seating is the way to go.
I got really mad at movie theaters for doing the assigned seating until I became a Regal Crown Club card holder, exclusive membership. And
I
that
thought when you
is
first started going to Regal, you didn't like that they did the assigned seating, and then
until
you
I had
did.
until I had the Regal Crown Club card holder because then I was able to do it before I showed up. Any movie, and it only cost me a quarter. I got to get that
Okay,
subscription back, by the way.
so you liked it because it kept people out of your seat, or it
Because
got you in one, or
I just knew
both?
where I was going. Like you said, it just took all the guessing out of it. Like you just knew where
Yes.
you were going.
And when we have a blended family, like when there's so many of us, because there's 6 of us, and that's the most you can have is 6, like we would
Right.
have had to get there early and make sure that there's 6 spots in a row and save some seats and blah, blah, blah. And now we don't have to do that.
Yeah. See that assigned seating to me sounds good. I want to
See,
keep assigned seating.
the poor girl with the split family that had to go in there and go, my mom and dad can't even sit in the same vicinity. Like, she's the one I feel bad for, that with the assigned seating. Because nobody would have known that if the parents could just show up and sit where they want, you know?
Okay, let's dig into this real quick because the
Okay.
mask mandate is being lifted today, right? So
Yes.
let's say 3 months from now, you can keep something from the COVID era and you can bring something back from pre-COVID era. What is it going to be?
Ooh, drive-through birthdays trump assigned seating.
So you want drive-through birthdays to
I
be
want to
gone?
keep drive-through birthdays forever.
Okay.
I want to keep them. I want to keep them. You're not stopping at my house. I get to sit on the front yard with a cocktail while you throw the presents out the window, and I don't have to serve any of you or hang out with any of you, and you're all going to go straight home. Let's keep that forever with signs and stuff. A parade. Birthday parades are awesome. Huh, Joey? Why, are you mad because you're just waking up right now?
Yes.
I got to mark this at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. is when Madden said, I don't want to see anybody over for birthdays. I just want you to throw your presents out of the car and then move along.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what I want back from the pre-COVID days is I don't know. What about you?
Okay, so post-COVID, what I want to keep is
Well, you're up now. There's no reason to sit there and be mad at me. I love you.
I love all the delivery services. I love all the stuff that gets dropped off to my door now. I love that part. And I love that local businesses are getting in on the delivery part of it too.
Oh, and I want to keep working from home.
Yeah, and working from home is awesome. Like that part's kind of cool. What I want to come back, nobody's gonna agree with me on this one. I don't care. I want handshakes back. Do you know why I want handshakes back?
Why?
Because I'm tired of deciding or trying to figure out if you and I are going to do a fist bump or an elbow, or if we're going to touch feet, or if we're going to like side bump. I want to go in and I want to shake your hand and I want to move on. And I'm vaccinated and I've got hand sanitizer, and just shake my hand.
And that's what moved on from, that's one of the things I got rid of during the COVID is I used to be a hugger. I'd hug everybody, and I don't do that anymore.
Are you glad you don't, though? Do you miss hugging people?
No, I don't miss hugging people, and I don't miss people that I didn't want to hang out with anyway.
Okay.
So the like first 6 months, I was like, no, we can't hang out. And it was really, I just don't want to hang out with anybody anyway. And I got rid of people I didn't want to talk to anyway. What I want back, I don't ever want to see a mask again.
Yeah, I'm over masks.
Like, I want, they have like a bra burn party. I want like a mask burn party, like a huge fire, and everybody throws every single one of their masks in there, except the K-Hop ones. We can keep those.
Yeah. I remember thinking to myself, I was going on a walk on the Virginia Trail, and I remember thinking to myself when I saw like 3 paper masks on the ground, I'm like, masks are the new cigarette butts right now. And I kind of said it to myself, half joking. This is like going back like March of 2020. And then like June of 2020, masks are the new cigarette butts on the ground, you know?
Yes. And cigarettes are gross. And so are your used masks. Pick them up.
Yeah. Off the cigarettes for over 3 years and off the mask for over 2 months because vaccinated.
Okay, so the Kings on Full House. Okay, Victoria, I'm trying to see where you're coming from. However, like I want to go to a football game or a concert where there's seats between me.
Okay, so did a Kings game?
And I never on. So even when you say concerts are coming back, I didn't do that before, and I ain't doing that now, and I don't want that ever back with people weirdos touching me and stuff.
So I did a Kings game during the pandemic, and I mean a mixed bag of nuts. Because every other row was empty. So you had nothing in front of you, which was great. You could totally spread out. But then when good things were happening and you were listening for that, like that robust sound, you could hear the sound being fed in. The NBA playoffs are happening right now. And in Phoenix, by the way, the Phoenix Suns right now, totally different story, but they're killing it. But I mean, they have a full stadium, right?
Basketball, cool.
It was so cool to see a full stadium. It was just like, like I saw that and I thought to myself, I want to be there right now with all those people just like in the middle of it.
I want to tailgate when football season comes back around. I have to go out there and tailgate. Like I have
take me to my first football game?
Yes, I have to share beers with strangers at their back of their car in the parking lot. I'm all over that.
Where do we tailgate now that the Raiders are gone?
Then you could go to the Niners game.
Do they tailgate there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I pay the money for VIP because No, I'm just kidding. Because we get if we get tickets. If I get media tickets, I'll pay for the parking because that's the least I can do. You know what I mean? But they tailgate everywhere. Yeah, I've tailgated in the sticks of the Niners games, and I've tailgated in the VIP area of the Niner games.
I've never been.
And you can tailgate during baseball, but you want to go to football, right?
I've never been to a football game. Period. Not even high school. When I went to high school, when I was in high school, we had the premier quarterback in the nation, and I never went.
I don't think I ever missed one high school football game my entire 4 years of high school. Not one ever.
But see that, and here's why. It's because.
But my best friend, I grew up next door to my buddy John. We were the same age, and we grew up like since we were 9. So his mom took me to every single one of the games.
And who's the person on this stream that doesn't do things because everybody else is doing it and they just want to prove that they don't have to do what everybody else is doing?
You.
Me. And that's why I never went to football games. And I'm kicking myself for it.
Just like it took him forever to get an Apple phone. And just like he doesn't like to go to Starbucks. And it's damn the man.
Okay. First of all, I've stood pretty firm on Starbucks. And that's just a taste thing. And I think that I'm coming around quicker to things that I used to be pretty rigid about.
Okay, like what?
Like I have an Apple, and when I lost my Apple, I promptly went out and got another Apple. Thank you, Bobby Hutchinson. And when I'm ready to upgrade, I will be getting I am an Apple person now.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll do a little clap for you. It only took forever. And it took 12 of your old phones breaking. My buddy, my friend up here, that he has a Samsung too. And it's like his 5th Samsung since I've known him.
Right. But
I go, get an iPhone. Whoa. And I'm like, get an iPhone. This wouldn't have happened.
Right. And see, I came around, and I came around quicker than most for those that don't come around.
But you have a plug-in car now.
Oh, yeah, I have a plug-in car now.
Like so he's always the last person to come around until it's a plug-in car, Mira.
Right. Oh yeah, I plug my car in now. And the reason I plug my car in is because I'm trying to lessen my carbon footprint. This is really important to me.
I almost ran over a Prius yesterday just because I could in my Jeep.
Yeah, no. You know what? If I came up against your car, you would look at my car and be like, oh my God, that's
dude, my friend Jessica saw me, right? I was already not having a good time. I was not in a good mood. I go to the market to get a bottle of wine. I was like, I'm just going to get some wine, right? So I go, and you know how I feel about people pulling behind me when I'm backing out. So this little Prius, and I'm not mad at Priuses. I'm just telling you what a little car, and then my Jeep is gigantic, right?
Your Jeep is bigger than most Jeeps.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling out, and she goes to pull out at the same time and goes as fast as she can just to cut me off. And I see her boyfriend in the passenger seat look at her and say something, and she's laughing. She thinks she's hilarious, right?
You know you just cut her off. I know. I'm so
bad. It's fine, right?
She's okay. Nobody's hurt.
So then I go to exit the market, and she must not be from here because she goes all the way around. So my friend, I have to stop because I see a Range Rover come in, not realizing it's my girlfriend, right? And she comes in and just smiles, and I barely smile at her, and I just cut this Prius off to where she sees me and speeds up because she wants the right of way. And I don't care. And then she just run. And you know me, I don't do that. Like, I'm not an aggressive driver. I'm a grandma driver. And she lays her horn on me, and I did not care. Right in front of her. Like, if she wouldn't have hit her brakes, she would have smashed right into the side of my Jeep, and my Jeep wouldn't have even had a dent on it. So Jessica texts me and goes, hey, are you okay? Do you need some dinner? And I write her, I go, was that you? She goes, are you okay? Like, what's going on? I'm like, yes, I'm coming to meet you for dinner right now. So I went and had wine with her. And yeah.
Okay. We both had dinner last night for us. I had dinner last night too, made for me.
Well, she didn't make me dinner. We went out. We went to the hotel. Yeah. What did you have?
I had steak and shrimp and asparagus and rice.
Nice.
It's really good.
I went to the market to get a bottle of wine, and I bought like one thing of chicken.
If you keep calling it the market, then I can say that thing's smart because it's the grocery store.
It's called the market. That's the name of it. Oh, Murphy's Market. Yeah.
Never mind.
Sierra Hills Market. It's called the market.
Okay. I thought that you were like at this point now where you're like, I'm off to the market, children.
No, but I caught myself doing it like a week ago that I kept calling it the market. And I'm like, am I calling it that? Because that's what it's called. But it's a store. So
I quality market. So I get it.
So I just picked up a bottle of wine and like one piece of chicken, just like a chicken leg quarter. And the reason I said that is because I was going to get a steak. So how pathetic did I already look? So Jessica was there picking up cheese and salami. That was her dinner. And she's like, maybe we should just go to dinner. And I'm like, let's just go to dinner.
You walking out with just like it's the turkey leg, but it's a chicken leg instead. You know, it's like
that's exactly what it was.
I'm only half Viking today.
Yes. Sure. A bottle of wine and a damn chicken leg quarter.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
That's off to you.
But then I ended up going to the hotel and having a jalapeno popper burger. That wasn't chicken.
So we didn't stop at the chicken leg.
No, or one bottle of wine.
Oh, okay.
And then I ended up at some dude's house who dumped me right after. So I had a great frickin' night.
Man.
So it was fantastic.
Maybe we can talk about that if anybody needs to buy a scratcher or a lottery ticket today, it's Madden, because clearly all things are turning up Madden right now.
It's the story of my life. I have such a good life. Yeah. Yay me.
Can I tell you that I bought a car that plugs in now?
I saw. So does it have like an extension cord? Do you plug it just into the wall?
Yeah.
Into your regular outlet? You don't need different volts or anything?
No. I can buy a conversion kit that'll charge it faster, but if I just plug it into the wall, it takes like 7 hours. And then I get
so you get home at night and you plug it in like you plug in your phone?
Yeah. And
what if you forget?
So I thought about that. Like, what if I forget, like at the gas pump, right? And I drive off with it, but it's right. Like they thought about that too. It's right next to the driver's side door. Like you have to like trip yourself to get into the car in order to like take this thing off. So
no, like what if you forget when you get home at night to just plug it in?
Oh, no,
you just don't have a car in the morning?
It's a hybrid.
Okay.
So check this out. So I get 21 miles just on electricity, right? Which doesn't sound like a lot. But driveway to driveway, when we go back to the station, is 23 miles. So I'll only be doing 2 miles on gas, and the rest will just be electric. And then where we're at, I can charge it when I come home. So I'll only technically be driving about 20 miles total on gasoline each week. And when it's on gasoline, it gets 41 miles to the gallon. So I'll be using about a gallon of gas every 2 weeks to go to work.
Oh, man. It costs, okay. You want my Jeep?
Let's compare sizes.
Hold on. I had to fill up yesterday. I can tell you exactly how much I cost to fill up my Jeep yesterday. $80.35.
Oh my God. Because I filled up the Explorer before I did before I traded it in. And even on my fill up, I think I was like 60 something. And that
I was one of those people who took my phone out the Jeep and went over and took a picture of the pump. $80.35.
That's so much.
That's a lot.
What's the mileage on it though? Have you figured out what you get city highway? It's got to be like 1725, right? Something like that.
Like 16 maybe.
In the city.
So that was only 18 and a half gallons of gas.
Okay. Man.
Mm-hmm. So when we start going back to the station, I'll have to fill up every other day.
Yeah. Is there like an in-between point where like you can drop your car off, then hop into my little hamster?
Yeah. There's going to be a couple in between points where I just come and stay with you for the whole week.
That works too.
You didn't know that? We didn't already have this discussion?
We
you
did.
Didn't know that you already have a place in your guest room?
We did.
Like every other week when you don't have those kids around? Because if I don't have my kids, I don't want other people's kids around.
Yeah. No, for sure. And one of my kids has a Tempur mattress, but beside that, I have an air mattress that's like better than any mattress in the house. It's so so comfortable.
An air mattress? No, thanks.
No. It's like a double layered. It's a queen double layered. Like my kids prefer it over their bed. I just don't want them sleeping in the front room on an air mattress because I don't want people coming over going, "What's the air mattress for?" Well, it's what my kids sleep on. But like they prefer it. But also,
okay.
Also though, I have an extra Tempur-Pedic, so you have options.
Good. Yeah. Well, one of my options is to come and stay with you guys or Boss Lady Angie whenever I want. She doesn't know about it yet either.
Oh yeah. No, what she doesn't know is when you stay over there, I'm also going over there. We're going to have a slumber party. I'm going to wear my Madden socks.
I'm going to do car picnic. I have grumpy kids and I'm not in a very good mood and I need like 8 Diet Cokes right now. So we got to get out of here. We've been on for 20 minutes. Disneyland tickets coming Thursday. What?
When we come back, I want to tell you how long it took me to get up to 65 miles an hour yesterday, okay?
And it's a slow car too? Do you just like wind it up on the side?
What you do is you get on the road and you apologize to the cars that are passing you, going, I know, I slow, I suck.
Okay, and here's the thing. If you're coming up this mountain and you're slow, that's fine. Like coming up this mountain yesterday, there was an RV and it's slow, it's fine. But when there is a passing lane, get over.
Oh, I do.
This RV did not get over, dude. I come in the passing lane and I even threw my arms up at her. What are you? You're going like 35 up this hill. Get over. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I do. I'm very courteous to that sort of stuff. I really am.
Me too. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys at 8.
Bye.
Bye.